Alright lovelies, the time has come to embellish and rhinestone these garments. Naturally, starting with the most difficult piece, for me that is, and trying my hand at an appliqué. Now for those that don't know, an appliqué is a sewing technique where smaller pieces of fabric are layered, stitched, or glued onto a larger background fabric to create a decorative design. Essentially, you cut out a shape, like a letter, flower, animal, from one piece of material and attach it flat onto another. Now the raw edges or the outer edges of the cutout are usually secured using a technique like a zigzag stitch on a sewing machine, a hand stitch, like a blanketed hand stitch, or fabric glue or fusible web. And if you had to guess which one I used, comment down below. Getting started by removing some gems and then moved on to cutting out the larger crystal piece, the amount of nerves and anxiety I had cutting this was like anything I've ever felt. Kept up the pace and pushed through. It did take a while. The video sped up a bit so that we didn't get so bored. Almost there. And here we are, a fully cut out appliqué. Next, I pinned it to my leotard on the mannequin to make sure I got the shape right and had a contour to the body. If you guessed it, you guessed right. I took the route of hand stitching this appliqué. And we're off. Trust and believe this was a meticulous and daunting task, but I was determined to see it through, push myself to try something new, and step out of my comfort zone. All right, lovelies. She's done. Ah, so good. So good. Appliqué 1, check. 2 more to go. Having my crew of people to help me rhinestone, including Mama LaForce, moved on to the creative costume appliques. Same technique, pin first and hand stitch after. Oh, it looks so good, yes! Very happy with how this came out, oh my goodness. Moving on to the largest piece of my pageant package, my phoenix wings for the creative outfit. Here's a little sneak peek of what they look like after. I started by applying Mod Podge adhesive to the foam and let it sit for a minute to get tacky before adding the glitter. And here we are with a fully glitterized phoenix wing. Let's go. Yeah. Damn. Only because I'm using this stuff. You have your first aid. So I think that is it for the wings, and I can't believe I'm saying that. Well, not it. So I finished glitterizing. Let's see if you guys can get a close-up of the wings. So they're all glitterified. That's even a word, but I just added Mod Podge / some adhesive spray and just went to town on some glitter. So we got 1 and 2. Ooh, even in the sunlight. Ooh, yeah, look at that shine. Okay, job's done. So that's exactly what I wanted, because again, so that's gonna be on the inside. So when I walk up right in front of me, that's what you're gonna see in front. And then I'm gonna put feathers on the back, so that way when I turn on the back side, it's gonna be feathers, and on the inside, glitter. So right now, we're gonna let this dry. I'm gonna take a freaking power nap because I'm so freaking tired. Sleep this week has been non-existent. So I'm gonna go take a nap, let this dry, let this place air out, and then we'll be back to adhere the feathers. And then the wings themselves are done. Still gotta do the harness, which I think is just gonna be a bunch of glued on feathers just to make it easy, because I've seen like what the coverage is like. So I'm like, okay, I don't need to like paint it or do like any fabric or foam. So if, fingers crossed, all I have to do is just glue on the feathers just so a way to mask the harness itself. So taking a small break, and I'll be right back shortly.
A few moments later.
All right, now that the glitter is dried, time to move on to the feathers. Layering them and using different sizes, I adhere them with a hot glue gun just on the feather tips and layer them starting from bottom to top.
The next day.
Ooh, good morning, lovelies. How we doing? TGI motherfucking F. Today is Friday, February 27th. It's pageant weekend, my darlings. I am nervous, obviously. If not obvious, then yes, I'm like anxiety ridden, like it's just after 8 a.m. I've been up since like 7:30. And yeah, so when my mind gets racing, I gotta get to working. So we got my nice, beautiful wings drying and continuing to do their thing. For today, in today's vlog, we're gonna be rhinestoning. We're gonna be rhinestoning the gown and obviously the chaps part, and then my Nude Illusion Phoenix mesh suit. So come along with me as I stone for filth my garments. Let's get started. Here's a shot on my harness I will be using to hold the wings. To check out this process, click the video in the top right of your screen. Here we go. Time to rhinestone this leotard. All right, lovelies, quick check-in. Been doing a lot of work, a lot of gluing, a lot of stoning. So I figured just chat in, catch you up, see where we're at. So right now we are cooking some serious spice. So this is what my gown is gonna look like. Obviously I'm gonna stone, but like I just want to make sure I got the belt right. I know it's covering the appliqué. That was my thing. I knew it. I knew it was going to. Didn't fully think it through, I guess you could say, but I will probably stone all of this just that way it blends a little bit easier, as well as the belt or the buckle. But then around back, not covering as much. So I stoned all this, so not bad. So I may add some stones onto this. I mean, it will be stoned, like the chaps part will be stoned. I'm just trying to figure out design. So for now, that is where we're at. You saw the wings are all set, and then the harness is good to go. So fucking excited for that. Still trying to figure out if I want to do a headpiece for it, just to tie it all together, so that way it's like the costume, wings, obviously gonna have nails, and then just something up top just to tie the whole thing together, maybe throw some feathers in my hair, we'll see. But that's where we're at right now. So gonna continue stoning the shit out of this gown, and then we're moving on to creative stoning, and then, I can't believe I'm gonna say this, we're just about done. Emily's on her way, mom's coming over later to help stone. We got this. We got this, lovelies. Check back in soon. And look at her! Look at her! making progress on my chaps gown. Yes. Still using a hairdryer to help the process move along quicker. I tell ya, when I first stepped back and look at this with the rhinestone edging, I could not be any happier with my decision and how it's all coming along. My goodness, this looks sickening. Team of hubby, Emily, and I continue to rhinestone well into the night, put on some background TV, most likely Harry Potter heated rivalry, that is. All right, that's it for the night. It's like 1:30 in the morning, time to go to bed. But we did it. We did what we said we were gonna do. We did the chaps gown, the formal wear. Look at this. Like, I am so excited to wear this with that leotard. And then Emily and Scott got the rest of the catsuit ready for the town portion and the interview. So sparkle on the white side bottom, black top sparkle. So we're gonna keep it a little bit asymmetrical. I'm so freaking excited for this. So time to get some Z's. Gonna wake up tomorrow, finish off the gauntlets for the evening gown. And then I still gotta just do the mesh catsuit, which again is gonna be nice and simple, nude illusion. We got this. We got this.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, look at, I love the color. Oh my God. That is so flippin' cute. Oh my God. I'm really glad we went with the text. I really am.
Me too.
Oh my God, my baby's got her first shirts.
My little first piece of merch.
Oh, and so good. Oh my God. Now, is it like screen printed on? I would assume.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, but it's like, it's so smooth. Like, you can't, like, feel, like, the edge.
Oh, cute.
It's just so, like, smooth on there.
Mm-hmm.
This is so nice. Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm so excited.
Yes. Oh, I'm so excited for you.
That is crazy.